Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age 2. I'm your host, Lisanne Faye, and we're currently in the Viscount's Keep. Just let me get used to the controls again here. I've been playing a new game.
You're looking well, Sarah.
You could have said that nicer. Ooh, I can go in here. Complex. So, no. Nothing I can loot. Do you have anything I could loot?
I should spend more time with my boy.
Yes, you should.
His life is too short.
You really should. Can I talk to you more?
Is there a faction in this city that likes their neighbors?
No.
You wouldn't know it from my list of complaints.
By the way, I hate my neighbors too. Alright, but since we're in the Viscount's Keep, about 3 years have passed since the end of Act 1. So let's go and check in with our companions. That sounds like a sound idea.
Hope the day is treating you well, Sarah.
Thank you. See, that was kinder. But first, let's cause some mayhem. Anything? There's nothing to loot in here, seriously. Wait, I saw it! Commandments of the Maker. As there is but one world, one life, one death, there is but one God, and He is our Maker. They are sinners who have given their love to false gods. Magic exists to serve man, but never to rule over him. All men are the work of our Maker's hands. For those who bear false witness and work to deceive others, know this: there is but one truth. All things in this world are finite. Fairly typical. I'm not a rogue, so I can't pick locks. Did you follow me in here? I swear you weren't there earlier. Alright, an engraved armband, which I'm gonna sell.
Hope the day is treating you well, Sarah.
Of course it is. Why wouldn't it? Aveline! Darling, how are you?
We'll need to give them answers by tomorrow, Captain.
I'll have them. Dismissed.
The Seneschal was particularly vocal.
Dismissed. You'd think the Captain of the Guard could requisition a Templar or two, but no, that would be demeaning. Can't have them working for the people when eternity needs a nanny.
Oh, glad it's not my job.
That's why I remain unimportant. Less pressure.
As if the return of the Amels hasn't set Hightown on its ear.
As long as it's off its ass.
Sure, have your fun. But the coin you poured into Kirkwall tipped what balance there was.
I didn't realize I was making it worse by getting ahead.
I'm just harassing you. Although you are a bit like the center of a hurricane.
Gee, thanks.
You've changed fortunes for many people, not always for the better.
I'm aware.
Sounds like you're spreading yourself pretty thin.
There are a lot of people in my charge. Someone has to look out for them.
You guard the guardsmen.
I don't turn people loose like Jevon. There's additional training, doubled patrols. Costs are up, but I've halved injuries. I'll take it and argue with Seneschal Bran later.
Fair.
After the last captain, you couldn't have expected this to be easy.
At least I had the guards on my side. Once they understood, they rallied. And those who didn't weren't fit to hold the crest. Stack friends against the enemies. I don't know if I came out ahead, but it's for the better.
But you love your job.
Grouse all you want, but the Aveline I know doesn't regret a second as captain.
They'd have to drag me out of here. And I'm sure some are lining up to try. You among them, I bet. Haven't had much time to follow you around. Not that I need to. I can trust that you at least try to do right. I'm with you if you need me, Hawk. Just say the word.
Oh, thanks, Aveline. And I do. I do try to do right. Yes, I cause some chaos. But I do try to do right.
Fine day, Sarah.
Don't think I'm going that way. Yeah.
Good day, Sarah.
I could change my party around, but I don't need to. Oh god, am I gonna have to open up every single place on the map again?
Oh, there you are.
But here I am!
I've been looking everywhere for you, Messiah. If only you humans didn't all look the same.
We can't all be short and bearded like your people, Bodan.
Indeed. It's quite a shame, really. I came to deliver this to you. The last of the proceeds from all that treasure you found in the deep roads. It seems your friend Varric found a buyer after all, yes? Quite well done.
So you raced here just to give me this?
Oh, I didn't want to be responsible for so much coin. Just holding that purse was making me sweat. Before I go, may I simply say how grateful I am that you've allowed my boy to stay in your home. I said I would repay you for saving Sandal's life, and I shall serve you faithfully.
Good.
It is good to know he is safe.
Yeah, so why didn't you just take it home?
Let me guess. This was Mother's idea?
As you say, yes. I'll leave you to your adventures. Your mother asks that you return to the mansion when you have a chance.
Sure, Bodon. Alright. Because now, I have a mansion in Hightown.
Greetings, citizen.
Yep. Though, where said mansion is a little out of the way.
Good
Or is
day.
it? That's it, isn't it? Yep. So let's go home. Let's see what home is like. Sorry. For some reason, I thought it was elsewhere and got confused. My bad. Our home. Our old pup, snoozing by the fire. Someone's instrument. Probably Mother's. I've got house robes.
You've settled in nicely.
Yep.
It's just luck. And skill.
Indeed. Still, more coin never hurts, right? Say, if someone wanted to pass some work your way...
So, how can I be of service this time?
Someone's trying to be a guard, poorly. Remember Emmerich, the Templar? He wants your help, and some sort of official sanction.
Official sanction?
For his investigation. He's convinced that every random murder in the past few years is connected, and he won't be quiet.
You don't think it's worth investigating?
I have. He even convinced one of my lieutenants to raid the Dupuis mansion. Nothing there. You wouldn't believe how much ass I had to kiss after that. Bloody hobbyist constable. Why can't he spend his declining years building a boat or something?
Seems like it should be easy to prove if there are bodies.
Kirkwall isn't the safest place. That doesn't mean everything terrible is related.
Yeah.
There's no sense to that. Can't be.
Muzzle the geezer. Got it.
I would never say that. But if it leads somewhere genuine, I'll pick it up on your word. If he shuts up, that's good too.
Alright.
He's in the gallows. Thanks, Hawk. I appreciate it.
Yep. The writing desk. Oh my gosh. So many things. Garrett, how are you? Hope all is well. Things are good here, I suppose. Grey Warden legends do fail to mention a few things, though. I have yet to do anything remotely glorious or honorable since arriving. In fact, most of it is painful, dirty, often horrific work. Thanks a lot, in case you forgot that it's your fault I'm here. The positive is that I'm alive and part of something greater. I've a chance to prove myself. Maybe I'll even step out of your big fat shadow. Thing is, Ferelden already has a hero that stopped the Blight. Big deal, right? Say hello to Mother and Gamlin for me. A message from Lothering. Dearest Leandra, I hope you and the children are holding up. I'm so sorry about Bethany, such a dear girl. I remember her helping me weed. The Blight has taken too much from us. Thank the Maker for the hero of Ferelden and the Grey Wardens. Things are slowly getting back to normal in most of the country, but Lothering is gone for good. We hope to rebuild there, but the Blight poisoned the land. It'll take decades for the earth to recover. It may never. Redcliffe is a nice place, and I'm starting to see it as a home. The village saw some trouble during the Blight, but it's recovering. Perhaps you could visit sometime. Please write me again, my dear. I wish to hear about your life in Kirkwall. Send my regrets and fond regards to the children. Your friend, Miriam. A strange letter from Lothering. Hawk, heard you lot got to the free marches. Don't know why you'd bother, but I suppose it's better than Orlais. They got spiders up there? Big ones? Yes, they do. Couldn't swing a dead cat round here without hitting a giant spider, but the Blights drove him off. Maker, dark days ahead. Mark my words, a man can't even cover his blighted land with poison traps. Old Barlin. I remember Barlin. I think we helped him with the poison traps. I can't remember exactly. A strangely official-looking letter. Dear Sir or Madam, I am Lord Achim Falk of Starkhaven. I have faith in the Maker and Andraste, his beloved prophet, that I must bring this matter of urgent business to you. Years ago, I served the office of Seneschal to the royal family of Starkhaven. Sadly, they have been deposed, ousted by a foul usurper. I represent His Royal Highness, Prince Corban Vale, the true heir to the throne. With your help, Maker willing, we will see him wear the crown of Starkhaven once more. His Highness has a fortune of 11,000 sovereigns locked away in the vaults of the Royal Bank of Antiva. With access to this fortune, he can raise an army to retake the throne, but it is too dangerous for His Highness to simply withdraw the funds himself. This is where we require your assistance and discretion. Simply send me the details of an open bank account in Kirkwall, and I will arrange that the funds are transferred to you. My king will then contact you to retrieve his fortune, leaving you with a hefty award. I must warn you, the Antivans will not consider the account viable if it contains less than 100 sovereigns. Please observe the utmost confidentiality. Yours, Lord Achim Falk. Well, that sounds like every single piece of spam email I've ever read. Message from Price. Sirrah, I'm glad to hear Thanaril took no vengeance on you for helping me. I surely would have died in her service. My sisters are both maids now, and I have proven myself an able shepherd and have been granted 2 ewes to start my own flock. I hope they're different gendered ewes. I heard you've made a name for yourself in Kirkwall. My hopes for your continued success. Thank you again. Transcribed by the lady of the house for Price. Elrin. I feel I must apologize. You did what you had to when you turned Keldor over to the guards. You saved my daughter, and I should have been more thankful. Leah has been difficult. We left Kirkwall behind, but my poor girl now thinks every man is a monster in disguise. I fear she may never get past this. In your debt, Elrin. And this is going to sound like every other piece of spam. flag flying at half-mast? Does your soldier not stand to attention? Does your dwarf shy away from the deep roads? Come to Yorman's Apothecary and ask for our special sauce. Our special sauce is infused with the essences of 52 herbs. It's completely natural, completely safe, and absolutely effective. You will never feel the same again. Probably not. Be the man other men want to be. Be the man you deserve to be. Note from Fingreal. To Hawk, life with the Dalish hasn't been easy. Keeper Marathari tries her best, but I don't know what else she can do for me. The younger elves won't accept me, and I often hear them whispering behind my back. The elders have more discretion, but I can see it in their eyes. They're afraid of me. I don't know why I'm telling you this. Sometimes it feels like you're the only person I can trust. Your friend Fingreal. The Underground Railroad. Okay. Many people in the city owe you their lives, and I am one of them. When my friends and I were cornered by Templars, you helped us escape. Over the years, most Starkhaven apostates have been captured, but thanks to the help of many people, I've remained free. You've done so much for the apostates. If you are moved to do more, contact Mistress Selby near the docks. She knows many of the ways you could save more lives. Forever in your debt, Terry of Starkhaven. Last of his line. Hawk, I do not know if you remember me, but you helped me deal with the Carta a few years ago. Given the general disreputable characters in Kirkwall, I had all but given hope, and I swore I would reward you properly. Take these coins in the enclosed package. My men and I are preparing to leave Ravain before King Balin's assassins catch up with us again. If the stone favors us, we'll find Kal Sharok and safety soon. If the Harrowmonths survive this dire time, your name and deeds will be recorded in the memories. And Night Terrors. Greetings, I hope this letter finds you well. I've often thought of you in the past 3 years. Without your kindness, my Fangreal would have been long since sold to slavers. Instead, he has thrived and begun to master his magic. But now his nightmares have caught up with him, and neither the Keeper nor the First Enchanter know how to help him. I don't know where else to turn. Please come to my home in the alienage. I will be waiting to speak with you. Thank you again for the compassion you have shown Fainreal in the past. Sincerely yours, Ariani. Alright, I'll accept that. But probably won't go and deal with any of that just yet. Alright, Mother.
It's strange living here again. My childhood home. Now owned by my child.
Yep.
It's not something I could have imagined when I was a little girl staring out this window. I'm still grateful you used your money from the expedition to buy back the estate. I feel like an Amel again.
Just don't go all pompous on me, all right?
I promise. If there's one thing I learned in Ferelden, it's that good people can be born in a hut as easily as a palace. Honestly, after so many years as a peasant's wife, it feels strange to have nothing to do. But I can't spend the rest of my life mourning Bethany and Carver. They're gone, and I can't bring them back.
Carver Road?
I guess I just need to start finding you a suitable wife.
Oh dear. Please no.
Wish Bodan would clean the fireplace. Says it reminds him of a mine shaft.
Arl Pup is there. I can order stuff there. Storage. How much? I really should actually just sell it. And I can do enchanting here. Adventures of the Black Fox, which I'm not going to read. And, of course, the library / study. I want one of these. I don't need the second tier, but... library, definitely.
The Pursuit of Knowledge by Brother Genitivi. Varric recommended this book, didn't he? Ah, this statue. Wait, where did I get this statue?
I have no clue, Hawk.
Didn't Fenris say all Tevinter wine is made from the blood and tears of slaves? I hope he was exaggerating. I came in and watered your plants. Your friend Meryl. Well, that was nice of her.
That is nice.
Is that... Isabella? Who carves that into a stairwell?
I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get a good view on that. Apparently, well, I forget whether it's original to the game or if someone actually added it in later, like via a mod.
That's Mother's room.
But
I shouldn't intrude.
Isabella's carving is potentially visible. I'm just not going to worry about it right now.
Maker's breath. Put some clothes on, man.
I don't even know who you'd see from there. Probably into that house. And of course, our room. Beautiful, gorgeous, gorgeous room. Chest. In which has some finery. I will leave that finery there.
Had breakfast. Visited Privy. Took Mother to Haberdasher. Must have been a slow day.
Clearly.
Poor Prince. I told him to stay off the bed. I think I'll let Sandal empty that.
Examine. Click.
Handprints? Was someone swinging on the chandelier? Sando.
Anyways, I love the fact that there is...
You've
Like-
had luck on your travels? A letter arrived for you. It's on the desk. That's where I'll put messages which come while you're out.
Sounds like a plan. Thetis calendar. Lovely. Examine.
That dog. Well, maybe chew marks add character to the piece.
Alright, so we're gonna leave home. And we're not gonna worry about taking anyone with us. Yeah. I'm sure we're gonna go see Fenris. Because, you know, that's... right? That is my... Speak to Fenris, yes. I was gonna say. Should have a job for that. Okay, so up the stairs, round the corner. Hello, Fenris.
So the Seneschal's tax collector won't be coming around again like you asked. Funny story.
I'll pass, but thank you for the help.
Spoil sport. Why you want to squat up here in Hightown is beyond me.
I like the view.
So do I.
Three years.
Yep.
There's still no sign of Daenerys. I'm beginning to wonder if he's finally given up.
Don't tell me you're going to miss all the attention.
Tell me, what do you do when you stop running?
You take a breath and look around. And start anew.
I don't know how. My first memory is receiving these markings. The lyrium being branded into my flesh. The agony wiped away everything. Whatever life I had before I became a slave, it's lost. I shouldn't trouble you with this. My problems are not yours.
You don't know who you were?
Fenris was the name Daenerys bestowed upon me. His little wolf. If I once had another name or a family, then they were taken from me. But again, this is not your concern.
But I can't help.
We can talk about this, Fenris.
Maybe another time. But enough. You have much to keep you busy, I'm certain.
Oh, good. Alright, so that's Fenris taken care of. Oh, God. God, did I steal that statue from Fenris? Probably. Ugh, it's an ugly statue. Alright, so. I've got 2 people in the Hanged Man that I can go see. So let's go there. I'll start with Varric. Hello, Varric.
Just tell me if you hear more rumblings from the coterie about protection. Blondie's got enough trouble. Let me ask you something, Hawk. You made it into Hightown. I'd expect anyone else to get complacent, but you must have plans.
Business.
I could go into business for myself. You must have pointers on that, don't you, Varric?
A business is like a puppy. Take your eyes off it, and soon there's shit all over your floor. To be honest, I thought there might be a chance you'd want to go back to Ferelden now that things have calmed down. It's good to hear you're sticking around.
Aww. Well, couldn't leave you, Varric.
What would I do without my trusty dwarf? I'd cry myself to sleep without you.
Oh, don't get all teary-eyed on me, Hawk. You know I can't stand to see a human cry. So, we've got a whole city-state full of trouble to get into. Shall we get started?
That man over there, he's been staring at me for an entire hour. I counted.
He's a statue.
Maybe he likes you.
No, he knows. He knows that I know, but what he doesn't know is that I know that he knows that I know.
How do you know that he doesn't know that you know that he knows that you know you know?
What?
Exactly.
Good job, Varric, for keeping track of all the layers there. Alright, just double checking. Yeah, I was gonna say. Isabella should also have... Hello.
It's like you haven't moved in 3 years.
It's easier for people to find me this way. Do you remember the relic I told you about? The one I need to find? I've been following a lead. I'm so close I can taste it.
You sure?
Isn't that what you said last time?
Oh, you mean when I went digging for that stash?
Yes, that turned out to contain several badly written poems and an old boot.
It could have contained the relic. I just thought I'd let you know that I may soon be taking you up on that offer of help.
Well, darn.
And here I was hoping you'd forgotten.
If I learn anything new, you'll be the first to hear about it.
Alright. That's you two. Now I can head over to the alien edge. If I remember how things work. To Meryl's home. Do you not want to talk, Meryl? Isn't that what this is? You don't want to talk to me?
By the dread wolf! Why is my house always such a mess when people are here? It's clean sometimes, I swear.
Okay. Well, I'll at least travel to Darktown. Oh, man. so. Does Meryl really not want to talk? I swear all your companions want to talk. Maybe I'm wrong.
Used to work the docks. Think this cough came in from Antiva.
Wow, dude. Your cough is caused by a sexually transmitted disease? Power to ya. Anyways, I guess I will save talking to Anders for next time. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in. And in the meantime, in between time, take care. Have fun. Happy trails.